Hi everyone. In this video, we'll be talking about the various developments that has been done in stock audit module, which will be available to the users to use. I'll be logging in as a cluster manager. Once I logged in, I'll go to stock audit module and we'll try to schedule an audit. Now, while scheduling an audit, the user will be able to see various types of audit, like suppose department stock audit, brand stock audit, and item-wise stock audit. We'll be going through each of them one by one. First, let's go through department stock audit. Department stock audit is nothing but the same audit with the cluster manager scheduling as of now. But now they will be able to schedule it on a deeper level. Suppose on family, class, subclass. So after choosing department stock audit, we'll select the dates, location, department. Now, as you can see, the red asterisk mark the red asterisk marked columns would be the required mandatory field, like date, range, location, department would be mandatory, and family, class, subclass are optional. So if a user wants to schedule it on a department level only, they can use it. They can go for that. But if they wants to schedule it on family, class, and subclass level, they can do that also. Suppose I chose family, class, and subclass, and I'll try to save it. As you can see, when I'm trying to save it, it is showing that 45 entries are there. I'll try to schedule the audit, and the audit has been scheduled. I'll log out and we'll log in as a store person. Now here you see that the audit has been scheduled. We'll start the audit. As you can see, 45 entries. You can download the template. I'll upload the Excel file. And we'll submit it. Once I submit it, I'll go to the cluster manager ID. Now here, what I need to show you is, suppose you have multiple items and you want to make sure that whatever item for every item you are approving, it should be correct, right? The variance should be correct. So what we need to do is, there is the sorting click button here. You'll click on it. It will sort the values accordingly in decreasing and increasing order, so as to in order to make sure that the cluster manager can pay attention to those items for which the variance is getting high. We'll click on it and you can see that the variance is getting sorted on an increasing and decreasing order. Accordingly, the cluster manager can make it sorted and then pay attention to it. Okay, you will submit it. And posting will be done. Now let's go to the second type of audit, which is a brand type audit, brand stock audit. Here the mandatory field would be date, range, location, and then of course you have to choose the brands. We'll choose the location and then brands. Suppose I chose this brand. We can choose multiple brands also. We'll save it. Now before saving, it will show us the number of items. Suppose showing 1 to 10 of 12 entries. That means the total 12 entries are there. We'll schedule the audit. And then accordingly, the audit will appear in the store manager's ID, and they can perform the audit, and it will come back to the cluster manager for reviewing. This is the second type of audit that has been included into this module. Now, let's try to schedule an audit, which is a third type, and which is a item-wise stock audit. What happens is, if you want to schedule an audit at item level and not at department level or any other particular level, then you can go for this type of audit. In this type of audit, the audit you need to select the date range first, and then let me show you the download template for this. As you can see, the column which are there in this template file is item and location. So suppose the cluster manager wants to schedule an audit for a particular location for few items. So the cluster manager needs to fill in the location of that particular location code of that store, and then the items for which he wants to conduct an audit. Accordingly, the store manager then go to the portal and then upload the CSV and can schedule the audit. Okay, this is a kind of audit in which the store manager and the cluster manager can perform an audit of item level. One thing to pay attention to is here that it might the location or the item should linking should be there. The item should be present at that location. If it is not there, then the validation would not happen. So that's what it's there. All the three type of audits, the department wise audit with a much deeper like family class subclass level has been made available to the users. The second would be the brand type audits, and the third would be item level audits. These three type of audits, and then sorting of variances as per increasing and decreasing order. These are the few updates that has been done and that has been made available to the users. Thank you.